Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like meat meals, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing that I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all funny games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, yeah.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Roxamore Sports Network, where we got another softball matchup against Woodland Hills Wolverines and Mount Lebanon High School. I don't know the mascot for Mount Lebanon, but Mount Lebanon High School versus Woodland Hills Wolverines. Captains and coaches and umpires are talking about the rules right now. And in a little bit, we are going to get this game underway. Everybody shaking hands with them. And as you see here, I'm Dion Hill. I'm your commentator here at the Roxamore Sports Network. On the other half is James Rockymore, but he will be here later on. I'm your commentator here for the Mount Lebanon and Woodland Hills softball matchup here today, this afternoon at the Roxamore Sports Network on a clear, sunny spring day. And if you guys got some cold refreshments, enjoy them cold refreshments and get ready for some softball. We want to thank the Woodland Hills team here for helping us save this softball game here for the high school, Woodland Hills High School. And big shout out to both the coaches for giving me the roster here today. And in a little bit, we're going to get ready to play some softball. I know if you didn't hear that from the coaches, said bring them red fingertips on. They eat them hot Cheetos. They gotta stop eating them hot Cheetos and chili cheese Fritos and play some softball on some Sofritos. Alrighty, it's time. The umpire said it's time to play. It's time to play. It's a good day to get a barbecue going out here in the springtime for softball matchups here. Woodland Hills Wolverines, Mount Lebanon, underway. And starting off the bat for Mount Lebanon, number 1, number 22, Becca Davis. know, that coach there who's just telling them that have fun, play your heart out, have fun. I like that coach. That's a good one for these young girls here for the Woodland Hills softball team. And up there for the catcher, it's Audrey Welsh, the catcher here for Woodland Hills Wolverines. She almost threw a softball at me last game. See, I caught you. That camera caught you. That's on live now. But, you know, all love and respect for the Woodland Hills girls. They are amazing girls here that play softball. They just playing it to have fun. And you know what? That's all it is. That's all that matters. Nice little wind breeze out here. The girls are practicing their pitching. And as you see it, that's number 17, Morel Razan, is pitching here for the practice pitch for the starter. She's the starting pitcher here for Woodland Hills. And that umpire got to say play ball so we can get this whole ball game underway. I have yet to hear a play ball today. Up first for the Mount Lebanon team, Becca Davis. Mount Lebanon Blue Devils versus Woodland Hills Wolverines. We are underway to start the first inning. Becca Davis, number 1, the first pitcher here for the Blue Devils. Wind up in the pitch. Ball 1. Oh, ball 2. Oh. Hey, y'all fast. Ball 2, 2-0 count here for Becca Davis. Wind up in the pitch. Ooh, ball hit up high. Almost had it. Good effort there. And that was Tania Goodwin, or Kamari Brown. Tried to catch that there. That was a good effort there for Brown. Up next, Mary Langston for the Blue Devils. Zan gets the pitch there. And that is going to be a strike 1. All righty. Grounder. And 1 run scores. Becca Davis gets the starting point here for Mount Lebanon. 1-0 for Mount Lebo. 1-0 for the Blue Devils. Up next, Danny McClinch. And Mary steals the base. Morrell winds up at the pitch. And that's going to be ball 2. Second, that ball too high. All right, 3 balls, no strikes here for Danny. And that's a 3-1 pitch. That's a 3-1 count there. Good pitch there from Morrell. Wind up, pitches it in. Woo, but that's gonna be foul ball. What a hit there. And then we got a full count. Full count. Oh, and that's a hit ball down the left field. And that's another run scores, a RBI double. And it's a 2-0 run. 2-0. 2-0. Blue Devils are up by 2. Up next, we have Sarah Stroh, number 11. And that's a strike 1. All right, Morrell throwing in that cheese. And that's a foul ball. That's an 0-2 count. Morrell's doing good. She got to throw in some of that cheese. It's how they say it. Cut some cheese. Cut some big stinking cheese. And Morrell gets ready for the pitch. Winds it up. And that's a good way to make sure that runner stays in second. That's a single there for Sarah. Up next, Lily Dwyer. And
So, as like someone without the perspective, I didn't know how to really describe it. I just kind of annoyed her a bit.
and that's a strike 1.
Yep.
And that's a good one. And Morrell, Garrett, getting some hits there, getting that momentum for the strikes. Winds up in the pitch again. Both runners in second and third after stealing for second and third. Both runners are in. Lily Dwyer is going to try to take them home. 1-1 count. Ball 2, 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count here for Lily Dwyer. What a good reaction for Audrey Welsh. Saw the ball a little too high. She got up, got the ball, and got ready. All right, 3-1 count here. Morrell's gonna have to pitch some cheese. Oh, and missed the catch there. Good jumping catch effort there for Cameron McDaniel. 2 runs scores, makes it 4-0 for the Blue Devils. Up next, we have Hannah Baker for the Blue Devils. All righty, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here on this scrap there for Hannah Baker. Winds up in the pitch again. Ball 2. Runner goes third. That's Lily Dwyer. Is in third place. She's like 1 reach from home. All right, 3-0 count here. Runs up in the pitch. That's going to be ball 4. Hannah Baker will take the walk here to first base. Up next, Liv Park. All right, Morrell with the windup in the pitch here. Morrell gets everything ready here. Ball a little too high. It's ball 2. Wind up in the pitch again. Umpires making sure nobody trying to steal. Can't caught stealing. You can't pass. You can't collect 200 going past go. That's that Monopoly rules. Don't be stealing my cookies at home. Wind up in the pitch. And that's a strike 1. It's a good way throwing them sweet heat potato chips in them strike zone. Ooh, and that's going to be a foul ball. Full count, 3-2 count here. Now, peep this. I just saw a woman walk in here with the Mordecai and the Rigby shirt. Respect. I love regular show. Wind up in the pitch. A little too high. Take your base. All right. Next up, Olivia Reedy is going to be batting here for the Blue Devils. Bases are loaded. Wind up in the pitch, and that's going to be a ball 1. 1-0 count for Reedy here. All righty. Wind up in the pitch again, and that's ball 2. And that's a strike 1 there. Good strike. Good ball. Good throw over the strike zone. And that's another ball. 3 balls, 1 strike for Reedy. Wind up in the pitch again. Good grounder. Oh, good try. Good effort there. Almost got the out there. 1 run scores, makes it 5-0 for the Blue Devils. Wind up in the pitch. Caught her swinging, strike 1. That's Hannah Tallarico. Hope I said that name right. Tallarico. Morrell gets ready for the pitch again. Strike 2. Good pitch there for Morrell, though. 0-2 count here for Tallarico. 0-2 count. Tallarico. Good way for Audrey Ross to get back up there and make sure they ain't get caught stealing. Ain't stealing my cookies over here. All right, 1-2 count here for Tellerico. And as you say, every kiss begins with K. Strikeout. And there it is, 1 out. Good strikeout there for Morrell. Hey, yeah, good thinking. That was real good. And all right, Becca Davis is back up after the strikeout for Tellerico. Ooh, and that's a high fly dinger. And 1 run scores. And another run scores, makes it 7-0. All righty, 7-0. Up next, Mary Langston. First pitch is up. And that's a hit straight down to midfield. Almost got it in. 1 run scores, and another run scores. Makes it 9-0, and Langston gets a triple. RBI triple for Mary Langston. Danny McClinch is up. Danny McClinch is up for the Blue Devils. Wind up in a pitch. And Morrell gets in ready. Winds up in the pitch for Morrell. A little too high. 1 out, but 1 runner and third. And McClinch is going here. Right up in the pitch. .30 count here. And that's going to be a wine fly ball. And another run goes in. RBI double. And that's 10-0 for the Blue Devils. And that's a strike 1. Morrell with the heater. Come on, Morrell, throw some hot sauce out there. Wind up in the pitch again. Strike 2. And Sarah Stroh's got a 2 strikes. Runner on throw. Morrell got this one. They got to throw some cheese out here. Wind up in the pitch. And strikeout. I think, I do not know. And Lily's up, wind up in the pitch. Ball 1. So it is a strikeout, but she made it to first base. So I think that strikeout negates that. I don't know. She stole the second. Yeah. Lily Dwyer's up. Oh, 2-0 count. Wind up in the pitch. Ball went straight down midfield. And that is a home run for Lily Dwyer. 3-run homer for Lily Dwyer makes it 13-0 for the Blue Devils. All right, so we got confirmation it was a drop strikeout, and they had a chance to run to first, and they got it, so strikeout doesn't count when you make it to first base. Shout out to the catcher, Audrey Welch, for that. Thank you, Audrey. Up next, Marissa Bober. Alrighty, Morrell wound up in the pitch. Strike one. Good pitch there from Morrell. I forgot to clock in. Just wound up in the pitch again. A little too high. Ball one. 1-1 count. And that's a strike. Good. All righty, 1-2 count, 1-2 count. Now it's 2-2. A little too high, ball two, strike two, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be out number 3. Out two.
So here's how the strike.
Ump is making sure, because we got a little confused there. Shouts out to the ump for helping us out there.
I'll explain it to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's easy, but it's confusing.
Easy.
Confusing 'cause I was like sitting there like, did I do that right? Thank you.
All righty, out 2 outs, nobody on. And up next to bat, number 13, Liv Park. Liv Park's out to bat, 1 ball. Wind up in the pitch. Woo! Almost caught it there. Ball's off the wall. And that's going to be a triple for Liv Park. And up next, number 4, Olivia Ride. Round up in the pitch. A little too high. Good way for Audrey to jump up and catch it and make sure nobody get caught stealing my cookies at home. Morrell gets ready to wind up and to pitch it up. And ball 2. Strike 1. Good pitch there from Morrell. Good pitch, good pitch, good pitch. Wind up a pitch again. 3-1 count here for Arita. And Ride will take the base. One ball, runner on first and third, 2 outs. 2 runners on first and third. And up next is Hannah Tellerico. And Tellerico came out from a strikeout. Strike 1. Good way to pitch that. Good way to pitch the heat. Pitch again. And that's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good try from Morrell. Good effort there for the pitch there. A little tad bit too high. Pitch again. Good way to stop there from Audrey Welch to make sure nobody steal. 2-1 count here for Hannah Tellerico. And that's strike 2. That's a 2-2 count. And Morrell winds up for the pitch again. A little too high, so full count. Full count here. Winds up in the pitch again. And that's going to be a foul ball. Tellerico got a hit, but it's a foul ball. Full count again. Tellerico winds up in the pitch again. And runners are full base. Bases are loaded like quesadillas. And up next, Becca Davis for the Blue Devils. It's a ball. Good eye for Becca Davis there. Wind up in the pitch again. And that's a little too high. Foul ball, 1-1. Good effort for Jordan for trying to catch that ball at the foul zone. Wind up in the pitch. Grounder up to the left field. 2 runners will score it. Make it 15-0 here. Up next is going to be number 2, Chloe Johnson. Chloe Johnson is coming in for Mary Langston. And they got 2 outs. Strike 1. Wind up in the pitch. That's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Two balls, no balls, 2 strikes here. Wind up in the pitch. 1-2 count. 2 runners on for second and first. Chloe Johnson's at the bat with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morrell wound up in the pitch again. And that's out 3. And what a good way to get that in. But if they could do it after 2 out, with 2 outs, it can do it, work it out the way. Okay, so we're still learning this way. It's an easy but confusing. Easy but confusing. And up to first, we got Morel Rozan, who's going to be batting, the pitcher here who had 3 strikeouts for the first inning. And everybody's talking about buying beers. Where I'm at, though? Come on. Give me some beer and wings. I'm good. Nah, I don't drink, guys. I don't drink. I'm not alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol. But for bottom of the first here, Morel Rozan will go in for the Wolverines. She'll be batting first for Woodland Hills. Woo! That was a zip over to the strike zone. And that's going to be 1-1. 1-1 count for Rozan. Ooh. Hit by pitch. And she will take the first base. And up next to bat, Cameron McDaniel. And Morel is on first base after the hit by the pitch. Cameron McDaniel. Good swing there for Cameron. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Cam. And that's a strikeout. 1 out. Up next, Audrey Welsh. Strike 1 over the strike zone. Good swing there for Audrey. Oh, 2 count. 0-2 count. That's going to be a ball. Good eye for Audrey there. Good eye. Good eye. Good eye for the freshman. And that is a strikeout. Up next is Tori Starr. She's going to be batting here. And a good way for Morrell to steal the bases. She stole that base and got it to second base. Good steal there for Morrell. Tori Starr's up. And that's 2 balls for Tori. And a foul ball. Good contact there. Good contact. 2-1 count here for Tori Starr. And Morrell gets the third base. What a way to steal it. 3-1 count here for Tori. And that's going to be a foul ball. I thought it was fair, but it went foul. Full count here. 2 strikes, full count. And that's another foul for Tori Starr. Good swing, good contact right there. And that's going to be 3 strikes. Out 3, change innings. And that's going to be the tough start of the second inning. And that was a good little run for Woodland Hills. Morrell almost got it home. And we're getting ready to start off the second inning. 15-0 here. The Blue Demons are up by 15 runs. And as you see it here, it's a good day out here. A little clear. It's a clear blue sky day. The bees are out getting pollen. Somebody barbecuing. I don't know who it is, but I need some barbecue. And as you see it here, that's Morrell, who had 3 strikeouts in the first innings, getting ready to warm up for the Wolverines. And as you get, Morrell's getting warmed up. Danny McClinch is up first. Start off the Blue Devils' second inning. First pitch is up. Good little hit there. Ball just goes zip right past him. Good way to get the cutoff throw there. And that's going to be a double for Danny.
Jared, you're not looking at the diamond. Get the camera back on the diamond.
Up next, Greta Deneen. Greta's up here. Greta's up the bat. Runner on second base. A little too high, ball one. Wind up in the pitch. A little too high, ball two. Good. That's a good one. Strike one, Morrell. Strike one after that pitch. Got a 2-1 count here for Greta. That's a 3-1 count here for Greta. Three balls, one strike. Base runner on second base. And that's a foul ball, full count. Full count here for Greta. Oh, it's a little too high. And that's out number one. Got caught stealing. Can't collect 200. Pass go. Old Monopoly rules. Pitch it up again. Lily Dwyer is up after hitting a home run early in the inning. And that's 1-1, foul ball. One out, runner is in second, batter is up. Lily Dwyer got a 1-1 count here. Two-one count here for Lily. Morrell gets ready. Winds it up, pitches it out. That's going to be a 3-1 count. And it's going to be ball four. Lily Dwyer will take the first base. Up next, number 3, Marissa Bober. Wind up in the pitch. And as a caught stealing them cookies, out 2. Strike one. Two, 1 count. Strike 2. All right, 1-2 count here. Jump catch is missed, but hey. Good straight off catch in the center field there. Runners on first and second. Next up, Live Park for the Blue Devils. And that's going to be out 3, changing sides. And there it is, bottom of the second inning. They're getting ready. And that is the Blue Devils. Hey, wait, quick question. This Mount, I ain't gonna lie, audience, I know I might be confused. I've been to Mount Lebanon like a few times, but ain't there where Minio's is at, Mount Lebanon? And Minio, shouts out to Minio's with the best pizza. And also, let's talk about the events we got. May 2nd, the Spring Battlegrounds boxing event. May 3rd. It's the first Saturday. On the first Saturday, we got a boxing event at the Roxamore Sports Network Boxing Gym. Spring Battlegrounds tickets are $35. Doors open at 4. First bell is at 6. And you can get your tickets at roxamoresports.com. And you'll see me and James Rockymore commentating all the boxing matches there. And a lot of good fighters, including their one and only Roxamore Sports' very own LaRon Godspeed Rockymore. And then from April 29th to May 6th, we got the Roxamore Top Tier Performance League Combine. April 29th through May 2nd on 800 East Carson Street, Pittsburgh, PA. Couples Field, baby. Couples Field. George K. Couples Stadium. All righty, ball 1. Brooklyn Pearson is batting in for the Wolverines. And Brooklyn Pearson got a contact. And she's out. Got caught out, but a good hit there by Brooklyn Pearson. Up next is Jordan Berg. JB Smooth is up to bat. And that's a ball 1. A little too high. And that's going to be a strike. Good swing there. And there's another hit there. And the runner is safe. And that is a single for Jordan Berg. What a good single there for Jordan. Up next, Kamari Brown. Good way to hit the contact on the ball there. Kamari Brown is up next. And that's a nice little swing there for Kamari. Strike 1. And that is going to be ball 1. Strike 1, ball 1 count. And that's ball 2. Good eye for Kamari. Alrighty, good eye. Ball 3. 3-1 count for Kamari Brown. Good way. Alrighty. Full count. 3-2 count. Oh, and that's going to be ball 4. Kamari takes her base. Yep, that was ball 4. 1 out. 2 runners are on first and second. Up next is Tania Goodwin. And that's going to be a foul ball. Good way to connect there. Strike one. 1-1 count.
I didn't miss anything, right?
Nope. That's a 1-2 count. Oh, wait, that's out too. So 2 outs, 2 runners on second and first. And up next is Soraya Drake for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. She's getting that batting gloves on. And she gets ready. Oh. That's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Soraya Drake is up on the home plate. 2 outs. Runner on first and second. That strikeout, out 3. And there's a good hit to Jordan Berg, and Kamari Brown got a hit. And they're getting ready. Top of the 3rd inning. They got a minute to set up. And as you see it, we're getting ready here as well. Starting up here strong. And I'm saying, let's get it. Let's get it done. Top of the 3rd inning. Up to bat here is number 13, Liv Park. Will be starting to bat here for the Blue Devils. I wish I had a bald head because I'm sweating on my top of my head right now. And Morrell's starting to warm up. Morrell's starting to warm up. Liv Park, number 13, will be batting here for the Blue Devils. And we're going to get ready here for a little bit of we'll get ready for 3rd inning. All righty, Liv Park gets ready for here for the Blue Devils. Get ready for some 3rd inning softball. Getting ready for some softball, baby Billy Bonkers. Wind up in the pitch. That's going to be a ball 1. Swing up. And that's going to be a single for Liv Park. Good way to throw it at second. Up next is Olivia Rede. Wind up in the pitch. That's going to be ball one for Olivia. Dead ball, runner gets out. One out. One ball on the batter. That strike, that pitch did not count. One out. Still a 1-0 count here for Olivia Rede. That's ball two for Olivia. That's going to be ball three. 3-ball, 3-0 count here for Olivia. And Olivia will take her base. Ooh, it is hotter than the Sahara Desert out here. But I'm glad that wind is blowing because we need a cool breeze out here this afternoon. Winds up in the pitch. Strike one. And that is Hannah Tellerico. Good throw there for it, but a little too high. Ball count for Tellerico. And it's a dead ball, out two. Caught stealing, can't collect 200 pass go. Go straight to jail. Not literally, not literally. A little too high. And that's a ball. Strike one. Good throw there for Morrell. All right, 2-2 count here for Tellerico. All righty. Ball three, full count, 3-2 count, full count. And that's going to be ball four. Up next, Becca Davis. All righty, wind up in the pitch. Good hit straight down the middle. And Kamari Brown almost got the catch there. Good effort from her. Bases on first and second. Up next to bat, Chloe Johnson. And dead ball, got caught stealing, 3 outs. And there it is. At the end of the top of the third inning, 15-0 here for the Blue Devils. All righty. They getting ready to batter up. And Morrell is back up to bat here. Last time she was on the batting zone, got hit by a pitch and almost made it home. And that's a strike one. And that's strike two. Wind up in the pitch again. Strike three. And up next for the bat for the Wolverines, Cameron McDaniel. That's ball one. Pitches up, foul ball. What a good way from Cameron to get contact with that. 1-1 count for Cameron McDaniel. And that's strike two. All righty, 2-2. And strike three, out number two. Audrey Welsh is up next. The catcher here for Woodland Hills. Strike one. And that's going to be 1-1. Good eyes for Audrey. 1-1 count here. Out two. 2 outs. Ball two. Way to look at that. Good eye. Good eye. And ball three. Three balls, one no strike. And that's foul ball four. Audrey will take the base. Up next, Tori Starr. Tori is up. Wind up in the pitch. Ball one. And that's going to be a foul ball. Wind up in the pitch. And that's a strike two. 1-2 count here. Two for Tori. Good eye for Tori. And that's a out three. And that's going to be ball game. Your final score, Blue Devils 15, Woodland Hills Wolverines 0. Yep. And there it is. All the players are lining up there. They're going to shake the hands of these players here. What a good effort here for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Good job for all of them. And yep, 15-0 is the final score. The Blue Devils win it 15-0. And we here at Roxamore Sports Network are glad to be streaming this game here live with the Woodland Hills Wolverines and Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. And you got to give it for the Woodland Hills coaches. They are proud of them nonetheless. They are hitting balls. They're making contact with the ball, getting on bases. They're slowly coming around. They're slowly coming around. I'm liking it. I'm liking that chemistry. And And just like you said, high school sports is about learning. This team is all freshmen. They are all young. They are learning. They are learning. They are learning the game. And you know what? Slowly but surely they're gonna get together. And I say by the sophomore year, they're gonna get it right. They're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. I don't get it right. But hey, look, I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm your commentator, Dion Hill. We're here to talk about the things. But we're gonna let you guys know all rights are reserved within the Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore himself. Any permission you need to have written and leave consent from him. Also, if you want to catch more games like this, be sure to catch up on here at My Niche Network TV. Got YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, Fire Stick, HBO Max, Twitter, and a very own RoxamoreSportsNetwork.com. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon, and we will see y'all soon.